Time now for your JCTV Daily News Update with the latest in news.
Construction for Jamestown's new $52 million hospital is officially underway.
Covering your local weather.
Just how cold, you ask? Well, the temperature is above zero, but just barely at 2 degrees, and that's without the wind.
And the latest in Jimmy athletics.
Junior Allie Edwards had 13 kills leading the team.
For your JCTV Daily News Update, here's Lyndon Schmidt.
Hello and welcome to your JCTV Daily News Update. I'm Lyndon Schmidt. In local news, Jamestown cracks down on snow removal violators. City Engineer Reed Schwarzkopf presented a letter to City Council's Public Works Committee Wednesday, according to Jamestown's KSJB radio station. Now this letter will be sent to about 75 property owners in town and will give you a general look at what it says. City ordinances clearly state that snow cannot be pushed into the street, dumped into city streets, alleys, and ditches, or pushed onto other people's property. Police Chief David Donegan reported that a number of vehicles have been impounded for remaining parked along snow emergency routes. The city ordinance says vehicles must be removed from along routes within 48 hours of officials declaring a snow emergency. So viewers, make sure you're aware of the location of these emergency routes and try to keep your vehicles off of them. And I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more about this situation as the winter progresses, and I'll keep you up to date on that. In campus news, there's a new cook in town. JC's cafeteria featured 3 guest chefs yesterday. Admissions counselor Sam Joseph and men's track and field head coach Ed Crawford served lunch, while Dean of Academic Affairs Gary Watts served dinner. These 3 wanted to show the college their skills and see if they could make it as a chef at our prestigious cafeteria. How'd they do? Well, we'll let you be the judge of that. If you ate in the caf yesterday, send me an email telling me what you think. Was it good? Should they stick to their day jobs? That's up to you to decide, so let me know. Now for your weather, we've got a 30% chance of snow tonight with a low of 20 degrees, but with 14-mile-per-hour winds, the wind chill should dip down to about 7. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll have a high of 28 with a 40% chance of what they call a wintry mix. This means that we'll have a chance of seeing snow flurries as well as sleet and possibly even rain, so drive careful because the roads are probably going to be pretty slick. The wind will be blowing about 20 miles per hour, which will bring the wind chill down to 7 degrees. Looking ahead to the weekend, the Associated Press says a storm could dump a half a foot of snow or more on the area. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch for almost all the Dakotas from late tomorrow night through Sunday. And forecasters say freezing rain is likely to fall early in the storm, probably Friday, followed by snow and strong winds with the possibility of a blizzard on Sunday. Try to stay inside and make sure if you do go out, bundle up. Now for Jimmy sports, the men's and women's wrestling teams traveled to Regina, Saskatchewan for a duel with Regina University yesterday. The duel was treated as a duel for both teams, giving underclassmen a chance to compete while resting the upperclassmen. Jamestown's Joseph Michael is one of such upperclassmen, and he's currently ranked 3rd in the country. The men overall are 17th in the country, according to the latest coaches poll. The women, on the other hand, are gearing up for the NAI National Tournament next weekend in Missouri that takes place Saturday. We'll have complete results of that, how they did, following on your Monday JCTV Daily News Update. And tomorrow we get you the results of the men's and women's track and field duel with Northern State University in Aberdeen, South Dakota, which happened earlier this afternoon. Meanwhile, intramural basketball is in the thick of action after the first 2 games of the season. Here's the freshman phenom, Matthew Neese, with an inside look.
A new season of intramural basketball started this past week. Every year, there are usually a little over 20 teams. However, this year is a different story.
This year we've got 34. I keep getting emails, teams adding right up until the end.
So what is the reason for this dramatic increase in the number of intramural basketball teams?
It's like the closest one to the real sport because it's still, everybody's like still really intense, and I don't know, it gets exciting.
The thrill of competition, flying through the air, crazy acrobatics and dunks.
Students play intramural basketball because it's exciting and fun. But what makes it that way?
It makes it a little more exciting to actually have to play a tough team. There's a lot of good players and they're all pretty good.
I least like playing against like teams that don't really know all the rules of basketball. I mean, it's kind of fun, but at the same time, then the game's not as serious and it's kind of not as intense.
The excitement and challenge that intramural basketball presents are sure to make this year a great year. Another reason why intramural basketball is so exciting is its unpredictability.
There's always somebody that comes up that is going to make a splash when it comes tournament time.
Intramural basketball games begin at around 6 o'clock every Sunday and Wednesday nights in the YMCA and Hansen Center.
And that's it for your Thursday broadcast for everybody here at the Jamestown College Student Media Center. This has been Lyndon Schmidt with your JCTV Daily News Update, connecting the campus with the community.